What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. I hope you're enjoying the reviews of WandaVision as they've started to go out. We talked about it last night as we reported with this weekend's press junket for the upcoming show. They sent out the first 3 episodes to multiple industry sources so that they could review them and give us their feedback. Of course, no major spoilers, and it seems as though the reviews are all amazing, which means hype, which was already at an all-time high for new MCU canon, is going to get even higher. We have a report today from an industry insider indicating that they have finally sealed the deal with Tobey Maguire and given into his ask, as we reported earlier this week, could have been in the multi-million dollar range. Side by side with that, a solo spin-off movie for a villain that we expect to see in the upcoming Spider-Man 3. We're going to break it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're giving away a PlayStation 5 at 800,000 subscribers. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So some quick context and to bring you guys up to speed with where we're at, stemming long before we ever got the Latin America leaked trailer that we showed you clips from during the prologue, seemingly confirming we're going to have a live action Into the Spiderverse in Spider-Man 3. There were tons of reports of this happening, and alongside those reports were reports that Tobey Maguire was uncomfortable about coming back to the role. Andrew Garfield as well didn't like the way he was treated. There was a lot of trepidation and caution, and those reports sort of never went away. Real recently, Daniel Rickman, industry insider, reported via his Patreon that Tobey Maguire's ask to be in this film was somewhere in the ballpark of $15 million, and as we said during that video, this movie will probably make over $1 billion just to pay the man. Well, now industry insider Daniel Rickman has followed that up with 2 reports, the first of which re-reported here that Marvel and Sony have decided to pay that man and have given into whatever his dollar amount request is, finalizing the deal, which means we can go ahead and all celebrate. Live action Into the Spiderverse is back on. The second of which is that Electro, played by Jamie Foxx, is headed for his own solo spin-off. Again, this coming from Daniel Rickman's Patreon, and it's interesting to think that Marvel and Sony would work together on this and that this is going to be one big universe, but Sony's going to take all of these villains and develop them sort of on their own and outside the scope of the MCU. One thing I've said before, I think it's important to remember this because I've seen a lot of you in the comments who have been sort of upset that Sony's now going to be a part of the MCU. I don't think we were ever getting a Morbius solo film. They don't have the time and enough bandwidth for that. Yeah, we're getting shows like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, maybe some franchises we never thought we'd get. Even still, I don't think there was ever going to be a Morbius solo film. So if you're cautious about Sony building out these characters, the way I urge you to look at it, just think of them as adding to the MCU canon, because there's not room for a lot of these solo villain vignette movies over in the already overpacked MCU slate, right? So over at Sony just means we get more and backstory for the Rogues Gallery for Spider-Man, which we've never really gotten before and really didn't start until we got Tom Hardy as Venom and now Jared Leto as Morbius. And compared to those two, in addition to the already Sony confirmed Kraven project in development, in fact, we heard from the writer last year on his idea for the script in the future of that maybe 2-part series, which will have an eventual crossover with Spider-Man. It makes a lot of sense to have Jamie Foxx back in a lead role with an Electro backstory. All I'm going to do quickly is leave you with this final thought. As we've reported a couple of times, there's been rumors for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to finally get movies for their 4th and then 3rd Spider-Man come back in some way in their own films. If you're going to have an Electro solo film, maybe that's the exact place that Andrew Garfield could come back. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, both on the Electro solo outing and if this is awesome news about Tobey Maguire. Yeah, we already had set photos and he was on set, but they can agree in principle to these things and then still have to negotiate the contracts, which takes some time. I'm definitely celebrating and can't wait for the first look at the trailer, which hopefully we'll get sometime soon. Let me know all your thoughts down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5 at 800,000 subscribers and announcing a ton of new Marvel prizes next week with the release of WandaVision. If you want to be entered to win, and all the same rules will always apply for future prizes, hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber. Then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners are announced in the end of the videos in the same segment we're doing here. You also want to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to help you keep up with the content. Of course, as always, if you enjoyed today's video or the content here at the channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places. Over on Instagram at IamFires, on Twitter under the same handle. You can find me with original music on Spotify under All Fires, and even streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Novellin. There's links down in the description to all of those. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.